Okay, hi, hello. Oh, hi guys, welcome back to my channel. For those of you who are new here, hi, my name is Ananya and I recently started my YouTube journey and I hit 1,000 subscribers today. Wow. But for real, thank you so much. The growth, the growth rate has been astonishing. I am blown away every single morning when I check the subscriber count. It's like it's insane. But I am not complaining. I am so grateful, and it only just reassures me to keep making videos like these in the future because when I wanted to start YouTube, I had a few ideas about what sort of videos I want on my channel, and a huge part of it was accounting and finance because this is something that I have been, doing since the past 2-3 years, and I've always been on YouTube trying to find videos like this. So it only makes sense for me that I put up videos like this, and the fact that people have been liking them, reaching out to me about them, it just makes me very happy. So thank you so much. I love you. Okay. Today's video is honestly about CFA. What is CFA? And whether it has a scope, is it worth it? All of the questions that you've asked me, it's basically those. The format of the video is going to be a little informal because it's literally like a vlog format, unlike other videos that actually give CFA knowledge are very professional. It's very ironic that I'm making it so unprofessionally when it's about CFA, but this is how I talk. So, and I don't know where to keep the camera. That is the main thing. I don't know where to keep my phone right now. I'm just gonna hold it and talk to you like we're friends, we're homies. Come on. Okay, so yeah, I think that's just my version of a disclaimer saying this is not going to be as structured and professional as other videos about what a CFA look like. So if you're looking for something like that, you can look at other channels or you can look at the website itself. I'm just going to be talking homie to homie with my shadow in the background about what CFA is, what I think its scope and is it worth it, and etc, etc. So CFA is the Chartered Financial Analyst certification, and it is given by the CFA Institute to someone who finishes the exams and meets the work experience requirement and other, few other requirements that they have. Who should do it? Anyone who is interested in the finance field or wants to enter the finance field can possibly look at this, because this basically gives you an expertise in various subjects that help get knowledge about investment banking, asset management, risk management, all of those sectors. So why should you be doing this? So to get an idea of this, you can take an example of what a chartered accountant would probably be doing in India. So for example, a CA in India is a accounting expert who is trusted with doing audit filings, tax filings, and etc. because they have been given that certification by a certain body which is recognized by the government, by a certain act of the parliament or something like that. So just like that, in the investment industry, there is the CFA Institute, which holds a global recognition for credibility and knowledge. So if you're being given the charter holder by CFA, you're being recognized to be credible, you're being recognized to belong to this institute that is known for having a good, standing, and it has a reputable brand. So in that sense, you complete these exams, you get that work experience done, and you get that CFA charter holder. You're recognized to be someone who knows what is happening in the industry, and then you are trusted with the roles that you're given. So does that mean that you can't get into this industry without doing the CFA certification? It does not. Now that's on you. You can get into any industry that you want. You don't have to do a certification. But is it helpful to have that reputation, to have that credibility, to have that knowledge? Definitely. So how do you become a charter holder, or how do you get the certification? First thing is you have to clear the 3 levels of examinations. There's level 1, level 2, and level 3. Each level tests the same 10 subjects. So the subjects that you learn in level 1 will be the same subjects you see in level 3, but the depth and the knowledge expertise, it starts increasing level by level. So the level 1 exam will have 180 multiple choice questions, which are divided into 2 separate sessions. So you'll have one session first of 90 questions, and then you can take an optional break if you want, and then another session of 90 questions. Each session is about 2 hours 15 minutes long, so you'll have 2 hours 15 minutes to clear 90 multiple choice questions. So ideally you should be aiming to do each question in less than 90 seconds. Coming to level 2, again, it'll be 2 sessions, but the way in which the questions are asked is a little different. Again, you will be answering multiple choice questions, but this time you only have to answer 88 multiple choice questions in the entire exam. But the catch is there's going to be vignettes this time. Vignettes are basically long case study like questions which you need to read and then answer the accompanying multiple choice questions along with it. So in each session, out of the 2 sessions, each session is going to have 11 vignettes. So there's 22 vignettes in total and 88 multiple choice questions. And you'll get the same amount of time. It's around 4 hours, 20 minutes-ish. Okay, so level 3 takes it a little step higher because of course they have to do that. There is vignettes and essay sets. So you will have to give essay type answers as well. You'll have to type it out. So it's no more just MCQs. In the total exam, there are going to be 11 vignettes, that is 11 case study type questions and 11 essay sets. Again, it's divided into 2 sessions, same timings. In level 3, you do get to choose a specialized pathway between portfolio management, private markets and private wealth. This is basically to give you a more specialized view into where your interests and aspirations lie. But honestly, I don't know much about it either. So if you're interested in that, you can just go check out the CFA Institute website. It's just something that I've heard and I will only care about it if I pass level 2. For each level, the average hours recommended to study is around 300 hours. Some people take a lot longer, some people take much lesser. So it is honestly dependent on what your background is, and everything. You can check out my how I cleared my CFA level 1 video. I have covered it over there. Okay, and then these exams, you have to give it, you can give your CFA level 1 when you're in second year of bachelor's, and you can give your CFA level 2 in your third year of bachelor's. And once you complete the exams, you have to get work experience. Work experience should be 4,000 hours, which is, I think, 3 years or 4 years. And you need to submit around 2-3 reference letters or something like that. I'm not too sure. But yeah, all of these together will help you become a CFA charter holder. So if you end up doing this and you end up entering the industry, what sort of job roles can you be looking at? Well, CFA Institute themselves on their website divide this into 3 categories. You can either look at quantitative and analytical roles, you can look at client-facing roles, or you can look at transaction-focused roles. So I'm just going to put down the kind of roles here so that you know what sort of roles you can aim for. Pause the video and you can look at them as they are presented here. Okay, so now coming to the question of how much can you earn after CFA. I honestly don't know how people answer this question because how much someone earns is so subjective to not just whether or not you've done CFA, but also from where you are. But let's just talk about this a little bit. So there was a original, there was a proper CFA post about this, that they did a survey in India about CFA charter holders, and they said the average salary of CFA charter holders with 6 years of work experience is 28.6 lakhs per year. Now, this is basically charter holders with 6 years of work experience. After that, I went on Reddit, I looked up on LinkedIn, I looked up everywhere. There's a lot of people who disagree with this because there's a lot of people who might make a lot more than this and a lot less than this. But that was an average given by a survey conducted in India for about 2,000 CFA charter holders. Now, here's the catch, right? You don't know how many of these 2,000 charter holders were just CFAs. You don't know how many of these were just BCom after CFAs, CFA after BComs. You don't know how many of them actually went to an IIM for an MBA. You don't know how many of them actually got placed after an MBA, after a IIT, you don't know. You don't know where these people have done their undergrad from, grad from, everything. So at the end of the day, your salary is not going to be determined just by a CFA. I'm being very honest. CFA is just a professional certification, and this goes for any professional certification out there. One certification cannot just magically make your number increase. If you're not getting that number without the certification, you cannot expect that number after. Sure, it will hike your salary, it might give you the expertise that you have, and it might take the numbers a little higher, but you cannot expect a jump of about 20 lakhs after doing a CFA if you were not getting that money before. So yeah, I am sorry if you're disappointed and that you were looking for scope in terms of a magical number that you will start earning after a CFA. But that's not the case because a lot of people don't. So I don't want you to be going into writing this exam with the hopes that you'll start earning 2-digit figures in salary as soon as you finish it, because it won't happen. So does that mean it's not worth it to do? I didn't say that. Let's talk about a scenario, okay? You want this certain financial analyst job in XYZ company. You went to ABC University. You have great CGPA, you've studied very well, great extracurriculars, great leadership potential, all of that. Now there's another candidate who went to a tier 1 college, okay? Best in the country. You know a name, you probably have a name coming into your head. When you apply to XYZ company for that financial analyst position and they get 2 resumes, one from ABC University, which is you, and one from the tier 1 college, which is them, in their head, the credibility will go to the tier 1 college, will go to the person who's from the tier 1 college. This might not be true in all cases. This is just my opinion. Again, please, my opinion. But 90% of the time, it builds the credibility. There's a reason that college is the top college. But if you are a CFA level 1, a CFA level 2, even if ABC is not even in top 50 and you have done a CFA, that employer will know that there's some sort of credibility in this candidate because they have the discipline, they have the dedication, and they have the interest in finance. So they will do well in this job because they want to be in this job. In that sense, the CFA is worth it because it helps you make your resume stand out to someone and make your resume more relevant to a job that you want. So questions like, will I get a job after CFA level 1? I can't answer them, you can't answer them, no one can answer them, because you might get a job because your overall resume is good, not just because you have a CFA level 1. So having that CFA level 1 will definitely help you out when you're applying to finance jobs because that shows you're interested in it. But is that the only thing that matters when you're applying to that job? No. You need the skills, you need the communication skills, you need various, say Excel, you need Tableau, you need skills like that actually help in the workspace. You need skills like that. And you need that resume to be built in the right way. But CFA level 1 can always be a great addition if you are applying to roles that will be in this niche, that will be in this field. Another question someone would have is, should I do a CFA if I want to do an MBA? Should I do just an MBA or just a CFA? Should I do, if I've done my CA, should I, not do my CFA, whatever? Questions like that. It's always good to do both. Whatever the two options are, it's always good to do both. If it's something about MBA and CFA, it is great to do both. Aim for a good college in MBA for sure. Aim for a top college in MBA, because then the CFA will give you an upper hand when finance companies come into the picture. Having that CFA and then going for an MBA will help you get the jobs during an MBA. So, final conclusion. Is CFA worth it even though it does not give us the job we need? I think it's worth it, because as of now, you're just thinking about doing it. But 3-4 years down the line, when you see a job role and the only reason you're not eligible for it is they want someone who has a CFA certification, and 4 years back you sat thinking whether or not it's worth it, and so you decided you won't do it, you'll feel regret then. And I mean, I don't know. I just feel like education is always a good investment to make. And if it's CFA and if you love finance, I think it's a great investment to make. But again, you might do a cost benefit analysis and you might find some way to say that it does not get you the job that you want, but it can definitely help you get the job you want. So it's not a guarantee, but it is definitely a facilitation, which is the least you can get in a job market like this. Okay, so I really hope that was a helpful video. If there's anything that you want me to answer, comment down below and I'll reply. But yeah, I just thought I'd make a quick video because I was in the middle of studying and I just wanted to make a video because my head was blasting. So I thought I'd make this. If you want any more details, if you want any other video more in detail, I'll try my best to do it. Just comment down below that you need it. But I think this is pretty good. It's okay. I'll see you next time. subscribe if you like it, and all the best if you want to do this journey. It is pretty nice, it's damn fun. Even if you don't like finance, you learn a lot. So yeah, okay.